going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you rocking with me. We are just a few minutes away from the auction house to pick up our weekly gets. Well, I don't know if I should say weekly, but almost weekly gets. I mentioned, I don't know, probably yesterday or the day before for you guys. It was this morning, I think, for me. I've lost track. But I mentioned that I didn't get a lot of the stuff I was bidding on, and the stuff that I got was kind of weird. And I just went back and looked at my invoice. I don't even think that I'm going to be able to sell this stuff on eBay. I think it's going to be too fragile and too large. I just got some way different stuff. It would be great if I had like an antique booth, and that is a thing that's on our list. So maybe I just put this stuff up on a shelf and hang on to it until then. But yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Now I got it all really cheap. I think my total bill was like 15 bucks. So it's not even that big of a deal. And a lot of it's glass. So what I have is there's a name for them, and I'm drawing a blank on what it is, but it's basically the glass graphics for a slot machine. I got 3 of those. I got some framed Donald Duck advertising thing, and I think that's it. And I think I paid the most for the Donald Duck gimmick. I think I paid like $5 or $7 for that, and I paid like $2.50 for everything else, or something like that. Yeah, I probably paid $5 for that, and then I paid $7.50 for the other 3 things, plus tax, plus buyer's premium. So I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I'll take a look at it when I get them. We'll see how fragile they are. You know, if I can package them up really well, maybe I put them on Facebook Marketplace and just kind of try to move them. I don't know. I'm not into them for hardly anything, so it's not that big of a deal, and they are really cool, but I don't know what. Like, at a certain point, I'm just putting bids on things for the sake of putting bids on things, for the sake of getting inventory, without any regard for what I'm going to do if I win it, you know? You know, and just thinking back, like, I didn't get any of that camera stuff last week. There was a small DVD lot this week. I mean, I was outbid on that way early, way early. It didn't look that good, so I didn't have a very big bid on it. I think I put up 20 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that. But it was like, I'm not going a dollar more, and I think it went for almost 50. So, you know, when you compare that to the collection I got off of Facebook Marketplace for 60, where there's, you know, easily a couple $100 in resale value there, like, it just, math doesn't work out. I'm actually going to be late, really late. I was supposed to be there at 3:30. Yeah, anyway, no sales today. That's not even a cause for concern anymore. Like, it's not even alarming to me at this point, because it's been happening. It's happened enough times now that I'm just like, whatever. I'm just kind of like, eh. I don't know what's going on with eBay. eBay's being a little weird. I have all my ducks, or all my eggs in one basket. I almost said all my ducks in a row. That's not what I want to say. I have all my eggs in one basket with eBay. I should be utilizing Facebook Marketplace, both local pickup and shipping, because, you know, it's not any different. I think Facebook's not even taking cuts right now, because they want people to use the platform. But you know, I don't have time to list as it is, so the idea of cross listing is just like blah. I know there's software that will sort of help you do that, but I don't have any of it. Whatever. I don't have as much as I wanted to say to account for this traffic, so I better call over there and see how late they're open. Okay, so I called the auction house. They close in a little over 20 minutes from right now. They lock up. So I told her I'm going to try to get there, but I might have to call and reschedule. It sucks because it's like, it's right there. I'm so close, but you got to drive all the way around this body of water and then all the way up. And I just forgot how many people get off work at the Navy base at like 3 o'clock. By the time they get off the boat, you know, most of them are working on a vessel, you know, doing repair and stuff. By the time they get off the boat to their cars, you know, it's like literally right now. And the base is, I mean, this freeway runs like right up alongside the fence line at a certain point. So this was a terribly stupid idea. I probably should just not be bidding. I mean, the problem is that the auction is such a great resource, or has been in the past. But I don't know, man. It's out of my way. It's a haul to go down there and get stuff, and it sucks because what's happening a lot lately is I bid on a ton of stuff. And I'm like, oh, this will be great. I'll get all this stuff, and then I end up getting like half of or more of the stuff I'm bidding on gets bid up so high. I'm like, well, I'm not paying that. And then I have to come down here to pick up like 3 things, and it's not worth the drive. Yeah, I probably need to rethink my bidding habits with the auction house, because it really is a pain to go down here. At least right now. There. Anyway, I was shopping, window shopping really, for outbuildings, and found some nice ones, man. I found some pretty cool companies that basically custom build. I mean, they have like a plan, and then you can custom do a lot of stuff with it, and they do it for you. But man, it was like 20 grand. But I mean, they basically deliver it finished, so that's pretty cool. The thing is that I gotta keep in mind that I'm gonna have to bring an electrician in to connect power to the house, number one, and number two, to run electricity, you know, to run power outlets. I guess I could probably run those things myself. Just have them hook up the breaker. I've never connected at the breaker end. I mean, I've connected at the outlet end and stuff like that. I've done that kind of wiring, but I've never actually hooked it up to a breaker. I suppose it can't be that much different, right? It's got to be about the same screw-in situation. Yeah, maybe I can do that myself. But anyway, I got to account for those costs. We need to insulate the thing. I got to finish it. I'm probably not going to do drywall. I'll probably just get like a tag board or a peg board and put that up. I don't feel the need to you know, drywall and mud and tape and all that stuff. That just sounds awful. We have a lot of flooring left over, so I'll probably use that for the flooring, which is nice because it's a really sturdy high-end laminate plank. So that we'll do that. But man, yeah, 20 grand. That was a tough pill, or a tough little bit of sticker shock. And I'll probably have to get permits. So there's another, you know, 2 or 3 grand at least, the way the county is. So man, the price on that shed just keeps going up and up and up. So I don't know. We may either have to adjust our expectations. Certainly I can look at other, you know, builders. I just kind of was casually looking online. But either tailor our expectations, or it might be a little bit longer. Because on the heels of, you know, buying the tractor, I don't know if we can stomach that. So I don't know. We'll see. That's going to be a tough call. I think I was looking at I think it was a 20 by 20 is what I was looking at, which is big. That's definitely really, really big. But I don't know. I compare it to Lonnie's, and I think his is 12 by 20, and he indicated that he wishes he had gone like the 12 by 32 or whatever it was. And I'm like, I feel like I need mine longer and wider than his, because I also want to have like all my. He does YouTube. He does, you know, YouTube like I do with the, you know, here's what's sold and all that. And I guess he sits there and edits. But I want to do more live stuff and that kind of thing. So I don't know. I just feel like I need more space than that. Yeah, so we're getting there with 10 minutes to spare. But anyway, yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I gotta redo my well house too. That thing is not really falling apart, but it's in pretty bad shape. So I need to redo that as well. You know, maybe I'll learn to build. Just do it all myself. The well house I could do myself pretty easily, because the bones are all really good, like the studs, and the there's one roof, I think it's a joist. Is that a joist? I think it's a joist. There's one joist that's that needs to be replaced, but I mean it's just a 2x4, you know, cut on a bias, so that's not a big deal. But other than that, it's just, you know, tearing off the siding, putting up new plywood, new siding, new plywood on the roof, new shingles, and then putting in all new insulation in there to keep everything cool, kosher, not cold, but, you know, keep it kosher. So, man, we're getting here just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. So anyway, I'll pick you back up. I'm gonna grab this stuff, and then I'll head back to the I don't see my stuff. She said it would be in the lower barn. She's right here. Maybe they moved it. Oh yeah, there it is right there. They just got on the other side. Oh, well, I didn't stop the recording. Yeah, so, okay, those are really heavy. They're really cool. They're really thick glass. I really like them. But they definitely can't go on eBay. There's no way. Well, they could with like local pickup, but just fix that there. I just don't trust, I don't trust that they would arrive in any kind of condition.
So he had like, they each had all three of the pod figures.
Yeah. So anyway, when we get back there, I'll show you what I got, and we'll go from there. All right. So here's what I got. Let me get that out of the way. Here's what I got. This is, I guess this is actually like a bread bag. Debus white enriched bread. Yeah, I think this is actual bag. And then they framed it. I mean, it's kind of cool. Something different, you know. It's Disney. It's advertising. It's vintage. It's all that. I actually paid the most for that. I paid $10 for that. So I guess I was actually all in for about $21. It's about that. And then I got this fruit stand. It's dusty, but this is off a slot machine. I don't know. It's the graphics off the slot machine, right? It's super heavy. This thing's really heavy. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Got some schmutz over here, but I don't know, man. It was cool. I paid $2.50 for it. Looks like a scratch there. It sucks, but what are you gonna do? And then I got same thing. This is the Good Mojo. Again, needs to be cleaned up. And then I think I got another fruit stand one. Yeah, same as the other one. So I got 2 fruit stands and a Good Mojo. They're just cool. They're heavy. I love slot machine art. I've always enjoyed it. I've never thought of owning any of it or collecting any of it, but that's what we got there. Yeah, and I paid $2.50 for each one of those. So, you know, I mean, I'm into them for nothing. If I can, you know, whatever, if I can sell them locally for $10 or $20, you know, I'll be in the profit. So yeah, so that's what we got this week. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I'll see you next time.